as we are just waiting for the people to join, let's make some arrangement here to make sure that people they are just going to get the real and valid information, have the breaking news, but also it is a sad moment because according to me, it's not seems to be all right because due to unconditioned circumstance. All right, guys, for the people who are just going to join this kind of the live stream, thank you so much, and you are just free for any comment just allowed to make sure that we are just going to get a clear update and a clear information. And from this kind of session, we have two people watching. Thank you so much for coming back into my live stream to make sure that we are just going to get real and valid information. Thank you so much, Fabi. Thank you so much, Gradala Davis, for coming back, saying hi. Fabi also saying hi. Thank you so much. I'm just seeing you. 5 people already inside the building. Guys, kindly, if you are just watching this kind of the live stream, let's go by giving a live stream a like. We have 1 like and 5 people watching so that we can just give a sad goodbye to Rio the horse. All right. Just trying to make some arrangement here, some setting here, so that will be able to go with a live stream together. 5 people watching, 2 like. Thank you so much, guys, as we are just getting into that sector. Thank you so much. 3 likes, 5 people watching. Tell a friend to tell a friend, and tell a friend to tell a friend. 4 likes already, 5 people watching. All right, we have much of the things to tell. We have much of the information to leak out. We have Mokami Emil, we have Village Vibes Kitchen. Today, 6 people already inside the building, guys. Kindly, if you are watching this kind of the video, let's go by giving a live stream a like. Let's go by giving a live stream a like. Still ongoing setting with my setting here, as we'll be able to get a clear update. All right, guys. Let's go. I don't know if hey, things gonna get worse. But for the people who are watching, 7 people already watching, 7 people inside the building. We have 5 likes. 5 likes, 6 likes, 7 watching. We have all right. Hi everyone, thank you so much. As 8 people watching, 6 likes. Let's go ask anyone who's just clicking the button. First, deliver the like so that we can just get the clear update. You know, it is a latest moment, but I'm the one that are just having a full update to make sure that people that are just going to understand what is a clear information. I was a little bit outside learning here, helter skelter, to make sure that we are just going to get it happen, to make it happen. 8 people inside the building, 6 like, oh, Zaki Mwita, I see Zaki said hi. Fantastic. Let me try to get into my, just trying to get into my, what? How do we call the laptop in English? Laptop. People who are just watching. I'm just trying to get some setting into my laptop so that we can start this kind of the live stream one-on-one. I see people, they are still reducing, but we'll be able to get a clear information and a clear chit chat. Oh no. Hotspot is just ongoing. All right, 9 people also. Guys, I'm still making some setting here. I'm still making some setting here. Still making some setting here. Ugh. So that we'll be able to get a clear information. Let me try it a bit. Let me try it a bit. 7 people inside a building. 10 people inside a building. 10 people inside a building. 10 people inside a building, guys. Thank you so much for everyone who has just tuned in to make sure that we are just going with this kind of a live stream. You know, people, they never know. And once people, they'll be just knowing this kind of the information, they're just going to be able to clarify the clear picture and the clear look of our live stream of today. Even though it is late, but we need to come clear. Although my settings just a little bit disturbing, just trying to handle it. Hey, today is today. Today is today. Alright, guys, I wanna just put my laptop aside so that we just get information. I don't know if people who are watching this kind of the live stream are like able to get my voice. Let me know from the comment section, guys. Let me know from my comment section for the people who are just watching this kind of the live stream. I need the first 3 people to know if they are just hearing my voice. Let me know. Let me try to know, guys. Please, 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 please. I see Getangita inside a building. We are getting you well, Zach Mwita. Thank you so much. Guys, let's start this kind of the live stream as it is too late, but we are just going to get a clear picture and a clear information. It's too late, but what's up, guys? Welcome to this live stream as we will be able to deliver this kind of the information to make sure that the people who are just inside a building, whatever is just 9, 10, 11, 20, 100 people, they'll be able to get this kind of the information. Guys, do you know one thing? As we are speaking right now, one horse is dead. This is the second death of the horse. Anyway, I was the first person to get this kind of leaking information. Although some of the people, they were just trying to contact me, I told them, yeah, it has. Because I got this kind of the information from the kingdom, from the swamp kingdom. Guys, the reality is one. As we are just going to deliver this kind of the information, it is the reality. And I'm just going to deliver this kind of information one-on-one to make sure that people who are just smart, they are just going to understand. There is a time that we used to be there. We used to work into that segment. My head is just a bit. Alright, let me return my heart. There is a time that we used to work there. There is some of the information that were just leaking out from some of the subscribers talking about, oh, Mugese 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things gonna 1, 2, 3, It was the reality. And some of the subscribers, they tried to warn people like Mogesi. Mogesi never entertain. I see is it Kashi? Hello, here enjoyed my hanger and what? And the Basara at Sim Hotel. Alright. Whichever the sitting position it is, we are able to get this kind of clear information. Alright guys, let's continue with our clear point of today, as we'll be able to deliver the clear picture and the clear update of our live stream of today. It's long without Moges coming one-on-one to make sure that Moges is just delivering the clear update or the clear live stream. Alright, some of the subscribers were just talking about Mogesi, this kind of the things gonna just give you or it's gonna put you into a pogma situation. Why did they sing that? Why did they say that? Let's go back to Amatista Death, one of the hosts called Amatista. And it was like 4 days back where Ayamalo himself, he came clear, he was just talking about his horse was not into the best condition. I was into my boutique, guys. I witness. That's why you see some of the reactor, they were knowing this kind of the information, and they say that Ayamalo horse trainer was kicked out. It was the reality. It was the reality. You know, guys, a horse is like a human being. A horse can hear, can sing, but a horse cannot speak. It can speak, but it cannot deliver the real information. I used to work on them. I used to watch them. I used to interact them and training them, even though I was a village boy during that time. We're gonna speak that. It gets to a time where this kind of the host, they were just training into the tarmac road, no shoes, but with their naked legs. They were just passing, they were just transpassing in front of my boutique. I was just watching them. This is the horse who were just being beaten. This is the horse that were just being trained with no food. I know they are just watching also them. They know, they understand. That's why it gets into a time that they are just going to expand the field so that it can reach to a position where this kind of the host, they're gonna just get some glasses so that they can just eat or they can just feed themselves. But remember one thing, for you to spend with a horse needs to eat well, feed well, it needs a lot of care. Guys, let me be aggressive a little bit of this kind of a point a little bit, because also those are animals. they have hearts, they have everything. How can a horse spend into a swamp area, no hay, but he's just sleeping outside? Just sleeping outside. This is the moment where I can just remember, guys, we are just going to head into a point that people, they will never understand it. People are not going to understand it or to understand it. But we are almost to that point to know what is the reality. Although it will be hurt some people, but it will be the real fact for the people who are just smart, as I do say. They are just going to get this kind of a clear point. 18 people watching, 10 likes. During the time that I was just looking after the horse at Marwa, this is the time that it was just left 2 horse, while Amatista horse was just passed away. This is the moment where the Viet came. Those the 2 horse, they were just trying to follow Mogesi everywhere I was just going. This is Mogesi speaking. Mogesi was just going everywhere, but the horse were just trying to follow him. During the time that I was just be there, early in the morning, the horse were just early in the morning visiting me or welcoming me into the gate, because they were knowing me. They were just knowing that I'm the rescuing person. This is the horse. Mogesi was just getting all inserting himself, cleaning them. Talking about, once you do this, you have to protect your animals this way, or something like horse and whatever. Where the ticks were just being attacked. Do you know that Leo was being attacked with ticks? Nothing like right now they are just going to speak about pneumonia. No pneumonia was there. No pneumonia was there. The death of Amatista was being attacked with the liver flu. Liver flu. Because this was the horses who are just being trained with the local liver. Remember, there is some of the insect inside the water passing. Those are the horses who are just being kept there like 20 minutes to 30 minutes, almost 1 to an hour. After them, these the horses, they were just being included with the cows, goats, and guinfoals. Also, how do we call this kind of the birds? How do we call? There's this kind of the birds. And remember, for the horse to sustain, they need to have their shelter separate from other livestock. But if, remember, during the ancient time, there was a lot of goats there, there was a lot of sheep there, there was a lot of cow there. That is during the party time. Do you know how many ticks were just droplets? You never know. If no hay, if no inhabitant, or if no any good shelter for the horse, what are you just expecting? What are you expecting? I say, farmers what? He wanted 10 horse. Alright guys. Alright guys. Anyone who is just trying to interfere with this kind of live stream, just a little bit, then we'll be able to get to end this kind of the live stream. We are just trying to get the clear update. Just try to be tuned as will be able. And if you know that you are just trying to interfere with this kind of the live stream, I'm sorry, because I'm just going to decline your calls, because I'm just having some of the calls that is just coming inside my live stream, and I can't entertain with them. So guys, even though you'll have like 100, once you are not taking care of those kind of the animals, they're gonna pass away. You'll end up crying, talking about villagers, speaking about any information like before. I don't know if I am or will be just watching this kind of the information. Last time as my sister, he was just passed away. Uncle Mo, he went with the tail from the starting of the pain from the abdomen. He went with the tail. I don't know if he ate the rest of the meat, but the rest of the horse, it was just being buried. We slaughtered it. People who were just there, then we buried it. You see? But it gets to a sad moment where before the Viet came, there was a leaking information from the kingdom themselves, from the king swamp himself. He was talking about the horse was just being poisoned. But after the Viet came, where there was some machines that was just taking some tests, it gets that the horse was just being attacked with pneumonia. Where did the pneumonia coming from? Where? The environment was not stable. Or the owner, we're going to talk about the owner was not financially stable to sustain the environment of the horse. I don't know how the 10 horse will be just sustaining to that kind of fraternity. We don't know. But we are still watching. Let's get now to the clear point. Before we evacuate from there, Leo, he was just having one of the miscellaneous effect. Even Ayamara knows. The Viet told him, those horse, well, they were just inside training into the, if there is anyone who understand Kiswahili, kiuno, kwenye kiuno, I'm just trying to call it abdomen. I don't know if it is abdomen. Into the abdomen was just shaking while just producing sound. While the horse was just being trained, it was just still producing sound like whoa, 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 whoa. It was like, I don't know. It's not coming. It, remember, it was not coming from the stomach, but it was just at the middle of the, is it abdomen? Kiuno. People who are just understanding Swahili. Kwenye kiuno. At kiuno. I think it is abdomen, guys. It was like shaking. Whoa, 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 whoa. There was some sound. Even that is why the first trainer, that's why the first trainer, he managed to escape after he came and make some trimming of the hoofs. He managed to escape, and it was the reality. He went, he disappeared, and he has never came back, because he was just knowing once he will be able to interact with this kind of sarcasm, maybe things were just to turn into a pogrom. You see, maybe things were just going to turn into a pogrom. But it reached to a moment where he said that I'm just going, but I'm just going to come back. But in the little fact, he narrated to me. And sometimes I do appreciate the Almighty, because he just threw the guidance. That's why maybe this kind of the situation is to make me to be out from there. Because if I was there, people they wanna just to speak something else. People they wanna just to speak poisoning words towards me, towards Mogesi, which is not good. You can't train an animals like a V8, like a BMW, like an Peugeot, also like Mercedes, or like a Safari Rally. As I speak one point, like it was 4 days ago, where RIO was just being harassed, passing like a safari rally into the streets. It was directed into the border, where is rally into our ground. People were just talking about, oh, hey, if it was Migori, maybe this kind of the issue, it was just to be spoken something else. There is some of the information, guys. We can't put them outside. We can't leak them out. And this is due to unconditional circumstance. Because we are smart, and and will be still to be smart. Maybe coming tomorrow, I wanna think something else and I will reveal the reality. But for today, it's still late. It's night here. Mugesi wanna got to a program that it's gonna be shocked. We are human beings. We are human beings. And it's too late also. Cause into my time it is 9 o'clock past 13 minutes. And what I will be able to deliver last remarks, keep it tuned, watch the space. Tomorrow is another day. We'll be able to give a clear update, clear information, whichever any situation it is, we'll be able to deliver a clear information, the past and the current situation, so that people are gonna just understand. Village telenovela, village shenanigans, as things are gonna be. Alright, Mugesi, welcome people, say hi to people. Alright, you have, is it Caleb? Caleb one, is it Angela? Hello, thank you so much Caleb Angela for joining this kind of day. Live stream. It's late, but I wanna just end this kind of day live stream as we'll be able to get a clear update of tomorrow. I was just trying to clear a little bit tap the screen to make sure that we'll be able to get a small synopsis about leaking information. It is the reality. One horse passed away, and we're still waiting for the moment to come. We're still waiting for the moment to come, as things will be just turning more wars to the kingdom. It will be like a surprise to other human beings who are just outside. But also with me, I'll be a little bit disappointed because those are animals. They never have any curse. They don't have any curse. You see? Alright, Zach, I'll be able to get into the video early in the morning at exactly 7. That is my time that I do vibe mostly. If you will watch my video at exact 7, it is vibing and vibing and vibing, so that people they will be able to get a clear picture and a clear update, a clear information, full information, leaking information about how the situation and how things wanna just be ongoing, and the past information and also the current situation. People will be able to understand how things were just getting into this kind of fraternity. Early in the morning where I made a video talking about Nyabohansi is the village. Or Nyabohansi is the name where much of the people they're gonna just knowing all the trading words. But we are just staying into one of the village called Gusinye. Everyone. And Gusinye is where much of the people they do fight to stay. I don't know if it has gold or it has got some gemstone or whatever. I don't know. I'm not understanding. But still, we are into an investigation to make sure that we'll be able to deliver a clear update, Guys, too late. I wanna just get to into my sleep because too late. This is my time that I do get some sleep. So thank you so much for everyone who has just tuned in. If you are new into this kind of segment, keep on subscribing, like, share, and comment. And also remember to put a notification button on so that as coming tomorrow, the video it will be just hitting more fire and the fire the day. Thank you so much. Bye bye. How are you, my friend?